Hey, Q. Can you hand me that green glass over there? Yeah. It's over there. It say H.O.T. 2 T's right there. Yeah. Yeah. 2 T's. 2 T's. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
This dude.
Yeah. Yeah. I heard some of y'all let somebody drink out of my cup up in here.
She said she wanted to see it. She said she wanted to see it.
I don't even want to ask you.
I wouldn't even do that. I wouldn't even do that to her. That would be fucking right there. That would be messed up out of that. That would be messed up out of that.
Let somebody drink out of my whoop.
He come up here like that. This is what we doing? Your name ain't hot. I wouldn't even do that to him.
What's the deal,
he
fellas?
pissed me off. I'm gonna do it. He pissed me off. I'm gonna do it.
What's happening?
Man.
Oh, man.
It's your boy LawMo in the building.
It's your boy CHOPPS. Not yet. Almost there.
Almost there,
Now,
yeah.
I'm missing like that last letter.
Yeah.
And I'm
So
doing,
you ain't got nothing at all?
Chris has only prosperity. I was told to change that last P. It was inappropriate for my marriage.
Yeah.
Oh, look at you growing up.
Pussy.
It's your boy Larry H.O.T. Hots.
And what's the name of the podcast, fellas?
Activity.
Definitely.
What's happening, y'all?
Getting active.
What's up, man?
Shout out to
got-
Q the
I got
plumber.
good-
Shout out to Q the plumber.
Q, what's happening, man? Hey, can we get that one line from you again? You got it queued up? You got it queued up, man,
Q-
before we kick it off?
Is this the activity quote of the
That's
show?
this the activity quote. Q gonna kick it off. Go ahead. Go ahead, get it to him, Q.
I swear to God, bro.
I can't
Yeah.
believe he's doing this, but
Go ahead, get it to him, Q.
The fact that we gotta wait for it, which means he don't need to say it.
we're going to have to get back to it.
Right.
All right, I'll get back to it when you got it queued
I'm
up.
sure we're gonna edit that out. So Gio, edit that out because we don't need to hear that.
Hey,
He going to call for it.
yeah,
He
he
going to
gonna-
call for
yeah.
it at some point
Hey,
during the
you
show.
gotta get- hey.
queued up. He probably got our head.
yeah, we gotta get one per episode now. Yeah.
Nah,
That last one, I started to put that in the group chat. Hey, Q, send the voice note there. I was gonna edit it and everything, put it on one of my drops.
not at all.
What's going on, fellas?
Oh man.
Man, chilling.
Yeah.
You know, mental check. I'm good right now. I'm okay. I'm cool.
Straight?
Oh yeah, man. You know, life is lifing.
All day.
But nothing you can't handle. Nothing you can't handle. It's a smooth city.
Yeah, I mean, I got a nice burst of energy. You know, we here. We got some good things coming up, man. You know, it's a blessing. What we doing?
All day, every day. Good weekend. Bears
for
victory.
sure.
I was
Man.
there.
Oh, yeah.
Late birthday gift.
Oh, you went to the game?
They went to the game.
Oh
How's that?
man.
Saw Caleb live.
So I'm live?
Yeah.
Oh man.
So I was thinking this.
So
No, I ain't see all that.
yeah.
But nah. He
okay.
was,
How you look live, Paul?
you know,
Hey, right there, that's kind of wild, right there. Hey, man.
no, honestly, I think seeing him perform live and shit.
Yeah, right.
Pause. But no, I think he did okay. I mean, it's only the third week,
Mm-hmm.
and he didn't. He looked like he had more control of the offense a little bit.
Okay.
Personally,
Mm.
he played it safe,
Yeah.
but no, you can tell if they get that line together, dog. He gonna be something.
They
Yeah.
still was rocking the shit out of his ass, boy.
I mean, that line, it is what it is, but
Yeah.
he still,
Yeah.
for somebody to stand in the pocket,
Yeah, I give him that.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, he be in that pocket going
But
crazy.
two of them sacks was like,
I see, that's,
like
I
no
saw-
one. It was just straight through. Like I'm
yeah,
like, oh
it
damn.
was- that one, that linebacker, he came right. Oh,
Yeah, the linebacker ain't on some safety. It just
yeah,
came
I
out.
think
I'm
yeah,
like,
safety blitz.
I'm like, what? Like
See,
no one saw this.
Well, it's hard when you got a scam. Like, see, that's what I was gonna do to you on that Madden. Yeah, boy, you never know. No safety blitz and no linebacker blitz. Hey, they coming in. Get in there. Hell yeah.
No, he don't look afraid in that pocket.
No, he don't.
I
He
don't-
don't.
I don't look
What's his?
afraid.
What's his? Oh, he like what? 6 what?
I think he's 6'4", cute.
Yeah, he kind of like he. So, yeah, he don't, man. He look like he a solid quarterback, well rounded, bro.
I know it's still early though,
Shit.
but does he show potential as rookie of the year?
Yes, between him and old boy from Indianapolis.
I thought you was talking about dude from
Washington, Jaden Daniels.
You said Caleb is 6'1"?
6'1", 216.
He's only 6'1".
He not.
Yeah, look,
I thought he was bigger
I
than
thought he was
that.
taller than that.
Yeah, taller pause. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well,
no, but I mean, compared to the other quarterbacks, I mean, he looks like he has the most potential, even despite the offensive line.
yeah.
I mean, the offensive line is the offensive line, unfortunately, but that's because this year we fixed outside in. So instead of fixing the line first, we got the receivers, tight end. So we got the people he can throw to.
And Keenan still hasn't played, has he?
He played yesterday.
He played.
Oh, he played yesterday. I
yesterday.
didn't pay that much attention.
Yeah.
He played yesterday. And so it's he has the talent, and you can see him.
Oh no, yeah, he definitely got the talent. I'm not gonna argue that.
It just
I got
that
confidence in the young bull. I'm gonna have to bring him to man on the south side. Gonna learn how to footwork. Come holler at me. You know, I already taught one. I'm gonna teach the other one. Yeah.
So all right. So even though it's 3 weeks,
Uh-huh.
do you feel like was it a good move to make the trade to trade Justin and get Caleb, or would you rather have Justin still here?
Only way I would want Justin still here, as if you actually did some right moves with those picks, then it would have been no for like you want to get justified with the right picks. Meaning like you got Romeo, but still, I don't think they should have got a receiver. I think they should have addressed that line. Now granted, you couldn't pass it, but not like Donzo is not like he's solid as a receiver, but. Not to address that line at all, really. If they had stayed with Justin, which means you was addressing other stuff. Because you had some other picks, and you still was like, what, in top 10 still with another pick?
Mm-hmm.
But you got Caleb, and then you drafted another receiver, and then you didn't really address anything else that's really going to help protect your quarterback. You gave him his pieces, but the pieces is not who he throw it to. The pieces also who he's going to protect. Who's going to protect them. Yeah. And I know we saw with, like, even with Kyler Murray, that should be demoralizing after a while if he keep getting hit. We can say whatever prospects he's going to be or progression. He keep getting hit. That's going to play with a psyche a little bit. I don't care how tough you think he is. And he getting hit. Like, he almost got, hit four times? He got sacked at least 4 times?
Who, Caleb?
Yeah.
Well, the season?
No.
Oh, yesterday.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
One game.
I think he got sacked 3 times yesterday. I mean, yeah, I'm saying, but I agree with you.
That's kind of solid, though, bro. 3 times getting sacked.
How many times he got sacked the first game?
I don't know.
But you got to look at
enough. The second game, enough. You're getting sacked more than 4 times, damn near 3 or 4 times each game.
3 sacks per game, though. That's.
But all right, so
for your number 1 quarterback, bro, you should be. Come on.
So as
and
much as
this was your issue with your last quarterback, so that tells me this has been your issue with all your quarterbacks.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree with you. Like,
so it's not it's okay if this has been your issue with all your quarterbacks who have been top 10 picks.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it, right?
Yeah.
And you have not addressed that issue with the number 1 overall pick who looks like he's gonna be it.
I think they'll get that together. I mean, now if they don't go that in that direction to get their lines together this upcoming draft, this next season, yeah, y'all they not right. But this guy, man, he looked good, man, on that field. I like him. Now, I like Justin too. But the thing was, I just didn't feel I never got a chance to see him as a pocket quarterback. Not saying he was always running. Like you say, the line was just collapsing. He going crazy. But also, I don't think he had the receivers either, bro. He ain't have the tools. Caleb got them boy. Hey,
So I'm not gonna say he didn't have the tools. So one thing I think Caleb has over Justin is he has a little more poise. He can read a little bit better.
Yeah, they tried to say
he has the arm. He has a better arm talent. So what gives him more throwing options? People don't think throwing options is the actual thing. Being able to throw certain passes, is a thing. Throwing your wide receivers open, that's a thing. I don't know if Justin had that ability, but also too he wasn't given time. I don't think he was given time to actually develop either.
Well,
like I don't think they even really wanted him. I don't think that new staff wanted Justin Fields.
So did y'all remember last year, right? He had a post game interview, and he said something about the coach calling them plays. Like, man, maybe if I get better plays or something like that. And then he came back and rebutted, like, yeah, I'm sorry. He apologized for it.
That's what
he threw the coach under the bus.
So all the real great quarterbacks, even good ones, their system is built around their talent, their strengths. Lamar Jackson's system at one point was built around his legs. And then as he evolved, the playbook evolved. Tom Brady was not a gunslinger. So that package was built around him picking apart the defense. Short, intermediate passes.
That's why they kept one of them receivers, the Wes Welkers.
Right. The people who's gonna give you people's gonna give you 5 and turn it into 10.
Yeah,
they built that package around him.
Yeah.
If you gotta work with strengths of your strengths.
Yeah.
So if you know Justin Fields is not that, but you're not calling plays, at the either way, if you're trying to win, I'm gonna go towards my strengths. If you're not gonna do that, then they got rid of him.
What was Justin Fields then?
I don't think we got a chance because I thought he was great in college.
Yeah.
But it don't always translate to the pros.
Yeah.
But also too, you have to give it a chance to translate to the pros.
Right.
Football is such a team sport that as much as that we're looking at like Justin and Caleb, there's so many other factors that's in play. But let's just use look at Justin and Caleb. Two of the things that they both have apparently is they do hold the ball.
Yeah, very long.
Okay.
So while we can look at the offensive line sometimes, there can be cases where you can look at Caleb and say he could have got rid of the ball sooner. The same thing with Justin. So it's kind of hard to say. I think it's like you have to wait to like the end of this year or even next year to see if this is like the best move. I still would have went with Caleb only because of the poise factor.
Yeah.
Him not relying on his legs. And just small things with Caleb. Like Caleb has a certain confidence in the way he approaches the game that you can't teach.
Yeah, I think he locked in on it. Like
I think he's just confident enough that he's not scared. So this doesn't overwhelm him, which I respect because I think you need that in this game.
Yeah.
I just don't want the Bears to mess this up. And I mean, you know me, I'm not the biggest Bears fan, even being from here. But I don't. Damn, we've been through this.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say. So, what do you think of the argument that it's not even anything against Caleb? It's just the fact of starting over again.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
all the rebuilding,
does that become tiring to the point where
because
you could be like,
you want to start rebuilding and be in the conversation. You want to be in the conversation of, oh yeah, Bears can do something this year. Like it's been a while since you've been in that conversation. We actually had a legit time in that conversation. Not even in the division.
Well,
you better pray that Love don't come back. Like. Because Packers don't look that bad. They not crazy with who wants to keep starting over every time, and you're getting quote unquote as far as draft wise quality quarterbacks.
Yeah,
I mean, we're saying quality quarterbacks, but like I just saw Mr. Trubisky come off the bench at the end of that Buffalo Bills game yesterday.
Wow. It was tragic.
I just saw even with Justin Fields, right? Like the games that he's won this year is, and again he's learning a new system, so we have to take account of that. But it's not like his stats are like overwhelmingly to where it's like, is this something that the Bears really miss? Now, he's always going to be a fan favorite from us.
See, I don't even want to do that because
or even before
your
that.
stats ain't going to be overwhelming as a backup. Your stats are not going to be crazy as a backup.
My point is this. Okay, even with Justin Fields, and it can be partially the Bears' fault. I'm not taking credit for that, but it wasn't like it was a bunch of teams going to get Justin when that trade option was in play.
Yeah, but I wouldn't either.
So
because I only go based off what I can see, and what I can see is I'm seeing a quarterback who holds the ball too long, and we know this in any business, you do more stuff. It's half and half. I gotta do stuff for optics, and I gotta do stuff for business. Mm-hmm. If we get Justin Fields, my fans is gonna kill me because all they're going by is what they see.
Yeah,
they don't care about the logistics of it and the details. Mm-hmm. Oh, he ain't got a line. They see a trash quarterback who keep getting interceptions and keep running. That's what they see. So if I bring him to over here, I'm gonna assume this is what I'm getting.
Yeah.
Because I don't see anything else. I don't care about the Bears system.
Yeah.
So basically, you would roll with Caleb if you had to do it over again.
Yeah, I'll roll with Caleb.
I don't think either. I don't think it was a bad pick. Yeah. Like I honestly think it was a damn if you do, damn if you don't, because he was great in college.
Yeah.
And he has all the skill set. You can still see it now. But like I say, like I agree with you. We won't know probably until year 2 if it was truly the move. But I also think it's based on what the Bears do next year around him. Because right now, you can't address the offensive line right now.
I think, and this is a bold prediction, I do think out of all the years that the offensive line is going to be addressed, it's probably going to be between this year and next year. Only reason being is because us as Chicago Bears organization, even as Bears fans, cannot use the excuse anymore like we don't have a good quarterback.
Yeah.
Or we don't have a great potential quarterback.
Right.
We have, all those excuses are gone now because we even if you don't believe it's Caleb, the amount of quarterbacks we've been through to this point, like we've exhausted all that to this point.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. There's no more excuses.
Now, I think what the Bears should do is they've had several quarterbacks. Coaches that we didn't know who the fuck they were. I think getting actual quality coaches that have an identity, know what the identity is. We're not even known for defense no more.
What are we known for?
Who knows?
I think we're known for defense.
They've been balling the defense this year.
So you still think Bears are the monster?
Well, they don't have a name on their defense side. Like a Lance Briggs.
Does a Bears defense scare you?
Mike Brown.
But
they solid, bro. That's a solid defense.
I think
they young.
I think it's at a point now. It's not. We don't even have to talk about the defense anymore. Like even like yesterday. Well, I don't want to date this, but even like the last game, actually the first 3 games have been saved by the defense.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying they're not solid. I'm saying to you, I'm asking you, is their identity defense right now?
Yes, because of their coach. Yeah, Matt Eber, he's a defensive coach.
I don't see them as a full defensive. I don't like. They don't.
Well, see, here's the thing though.
But actually, what team actually like?
Well, like you say, they not talking about it, but they the one carrying the game, bro. And now look at it.
And honestly, that was the talk of even drafting another quarterback because you had a defensive coach. So now you're gonna bring in this new quarterback as a defensive coach. Which, if you want to do something different, you want to bring in either a extraordinary offensive coordinator, which I think the guy that we have is from Green Bay, so that's what we thought we was gonna get. But Matt Eberflus is a defensive coach, so people were saying if you're gonna draft Caleb, then you need to get a new coach. But instead, we kept the coach because they like the coach.
Yeah.
And so this is where we at right now.
But he ain't gonna be there next season. If this season doesn't go as planned, I don't think he's gonna be there next season.
I can't fight that.
Yeah,
but I don't. It all depends.
Yeah.
It truly all depends. If his defense carried him like he did last year, and they improved 1 game over, I can see it because people gonna bounce on the fact that we didn't have an offensive line this year.
I think Caleb like him. I think he getting comfortable with him, with the system. Hey, why not keep him?
We'll know about
no.
We'll know about the bye week.
The offensive coordinator system, not the head coach.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the head coach.
Okay.
You thought it was the head coach?
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
I thought you
talking about the offensive coordinator?
I think both. So I think you got a good chance of offensive coordinator staying.
But you saying the coach
head coach might go.
Okay. All right. So
because if it don't, because we know who get fired if it don't turn into wins.
But you know what happens? This is why. I think. In Ryan Poe's defense, I would say I won't say the only reason, but I would think one of the reasons why he would keep the coach is to build some type of foundation. It goes into what I was saying earlier of constantly starting over. If you're going to start over, you want to start off with Caleb Williams, but you don't want to be in that predicament of always starting over with a new quarterback, a new offensive system. That now you got to give them the excuse of learning the system for a year or two. And if you want to build a foundation, you can't keep doing that all the time. Yeah. So it might be the case, but if they do fire him this year, that means the next set of coaches is going to have to be like the foundation.
Well, I know there's a couple other coaches out there. I know that might be up for jobs next year. Some a little bit bigger names. The question is who want to coach for the Bears.
Yeah, I heard that job is that job a piece of work.
It's a piece of work, but you know what? I think people secretly on the low still might want to be a part of the organization. We just found out, I don't know if y'all heard this yesterday, but apparently it came down to two teams when Tom Brady went to Tampa Bay, and that was Tampa Bay and the Bears.
And what happened? The Bears fucked that up. Didn't even offer nothing.
I think he didn't necessarily say what happened. But, out of all the teams, he got laid out.
But we know what did happen.
He went to Tampa Bay.
He went to Tampa Bay. So Bears didn't do they didn't do something.
I guess my point is, like, out of all the teams, it could have boiled down to fucking the Dallas Cowboys in Tampa Bay. Yeah. You know what I mean?
But you got somebody in Tom Brady who's different thinking. Like, he takes a little and try to make it a lot. And I don't know, Bears just ain't.
Go Bears.
Go Bears. Speaking of Chicago sports, last week we got the announcement that D Rose, a.k.a. Pooh, a.k.a. Derrick Rose, the second greatest bull of all time.
Second greatest bull.
Retired.
Oh, man.
After 16 years. How you guys feel about it?
Man, congrats, man. Congrats.
Yeah.
Definitely hats off, man. It's unfortunate that we didn't get to see full potential. We saw him. I don't even think when he.
What you mean full potential?
I think after his MVP season, I think he's going to get better. I don't think that was his peak.
You think we saw peak Rose?
I don't think we saw peak Rose.
MVP Rose? He wasn't.
I don't think that was peak. I think he was going better. I think
he'd have been better than that.
I think he'd have been better than that.
You don't think he had a better season?
I think he was coming.
Okay. Finish up.
Pause.
Yeah.
Pause. Yeah.
But
I think I don't think he was at. I think his game was coming together, and then it showed what it showed. I think he had more to offer, even after time was coming, because he was only 22 at the time. You telling me at 20 he wasn't gonna get better after that? You thought he was gonna stall out at 22?
I mean, it wasn't like his game was so crazy. Like, what else could he do?
Consistent jump shot.
Work on the jumper, but I mean, was it?
But as time goes on, your game alters.
Yeah,
so
you evolve 1,000%.
But
he would have had to alter that jump shot would have helped him have a little longevity. You know,
yeah. And I mean, he actually developed that after he came back.
Because he was a high flyer.
The injury made him develop that.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, I think I'm not saying he would have had multiple MVPs. What I'm saying is, he would have been a legit conversation for a Hall of Famer.
That's it. You know what? That's that. Matter of fact, we just go into that then. Well, before we go in, what does he need to be in the Hall of Fame? What do you guys say about D Rose?
What I gotta say about him?
Yeah, go ahead.
Shout out to D Rose, man. You know, I know you was gonna pop something. Ain't nothing. You know, hey, you from Chicago? You was gonna do your work. You know, man, great Chicago Bull. You know,
great Chicago player.
Great, yeah. You from Chicago? Simeon, he went crazy. I think, man. I thought we saw him at I think we saw him at his best, if you ask me.
You bugging.
They would have to put a team around him to get him better
I think that team was. I think you had a young, scrappy Bulls team that actually knew how to play together. It didn't have to be I think they knew how to play together.
I'm gonna be honest with you. He the reason why Jimmy Butler got his shine.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm like he's making players better. You know, Joakim Noah.
I think him and Butler could have played together.
If Butler would have had the chance to play sooner and develop, I think it could have worked.
Yeah.
But the thing about it was, I don't know if a younger Jimmy was ready to play with D Rose at that point.
You know what they meant?
Actually, you know what? I take that back.
That's not what he said. He said he revered.
Yeah.
No, he
Derrick Rose.
okay. He revered.
Like,
okay, but as a competitor, right? Mm-hmm. He revered Derrick Rose. But when he really became a starter, D Rose was still in and out of the lineup because of injury.
Yeah.
And so when finally D Rose come back into play, and you the guy that's been holding down the fort, like as a young player, now you got to make room.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that was the issue between them two the last year.
Well, what they should have kept is Ben Gordon.
Two small guards in the backcourt.
Yeah, two small guards.
Well, no, I mean
they small, bro.
They were small.
But that's how he lost to Miami.
I know, but that boy was jacking for beats.
No, he was good.
Ben Gordon was the man.
Yeah, like come on, man.
The Gordon Howard connection.
Yeah,
that was the dude.
Yeah, but then you get D Rose come here. You know he could have. Woo! He over there on the baseline, going crazy. You think he would have went wild?
We're not saying that, but the issue is it's only one ball, and Ben Gordon is not a spot-up shooter. He creates his own shot.
Oh no, he's a spot-up shooter.
No,
boy.
I'm not saying he's not. Hey. No. Meaning this. He was getting used to creating his own.
He
being
do that
the guy
too.
with the ball.
He was a two-way player.
You can't do that when you got Derrick Rose on the floor. You have to let Derrick Rose create for you, and then everything else is built around him.
But I also think
it was wrong for both.
I think. All right. I think it could have been wrong.
I think it was wrong for both.
It could have been, but I don't know if Ben Gordon on the defensive end, especially with Thibodeau, was. I think, especially him already being small, like them two small guards. Like you got Heinrich already as your defender on the squad, but he's not the one that's going to be able to create shots. So now you got to play between them two. Right. I mean, to be honest with you, that was the biggest issue with the Bulls' run was finding the right two guard.
Yeah, to go with him.
Yeah,
you either got a two guard that was a defensive player who hadn't have a consistent shot, or you had a smaller two guard who had a good shot, but not a consistent defensive player.
Right.
So, I mean, I think while I agree that D Rose is crazy, I do think the D Rose game could have elevated after that MVP year.
Yeah. I do too.
I think
maybe
it could have elevated.
I don't see his peak being at 22 and his game not evolving.
Okay.
Like we gotta give respect to the little guys. Like I know people like to compare him and Russell Westbrook, but like just imagine. Like I said, I really feel like if we had the two guard, he could have really elevated his game on a Isaiah Thomas level. Like Isaiah Thomas had a skillful package, as well as jump shot package. If D Rose was able to like make defenders guard him at the 3. Or guard him at the 2. You know what I mean? You know he's gonna drive.
Yeah.
But if he had that package to where he developed like that crazy jump shot as well, I mean, you know what? Now that I say that, maybe they could have worked with him and Ben Gordon.
Yeah, I know it.
But also too, your skill set getting evolving does not necessarily mean your skill set. His skills could have become better in making people around him better.
Yeah.
Like actually becoming that leader. He was that leader, but I don't think he's ever gonna be a vocal leader.
Right.
But making your teammates around you better, they just struggled at the time. It was you didn't need that. He was just so dominant at the time. It was just what could you do, and they just had the right pieces that fit him at that moment.
Right.
But to get better, his skill set was. I think his skill set was just more than just skill. His game was going to evolve as far as the overall player.
Okay.
His leadership,
So
people around him, making people better around him.
you guys, y'all saying we didn't see D Rose at his peak. He could have got better.
Yeah, I'll say this.
A peak.
I'll say this. I'll say at a peak, but I'll say this. I would have loved to see D Rose at like year 8, year 9, because when you look at like all the greats,
like Scotty and all them.
Yeah, like Scotty and all them. The mental part of the game is so crucial.
Yeah.
Like how they score the ball, how they know when to. They can pick their spots and know how to score every time. They know how the defenses run. I think D Rose, that MVP year was
100 miles an hour.
Spectacular as athleticism, and not to say he didn't have no mental part of the game, but it would just have grown. And then think about who he's playing though at those times. He's still in the league with LeBron and Kobe.
Yeah, getting to it.
So he's playing against the best of the best.
Yeah. And you think about it like this: Kobe and Jordan's game slowed down, but it was still, if not more, it was still efficient, if not more efficient at that time. Picking their spots, not rushing the game. Making people guard them rather than seeking it. You know what I'm saying? It was we see LeBron. I think LeBron mentally is head and shoulders above everybody else because now, as you get older and you just watch the game go, you're like, okay, I don't have to exert this much energy no more now. I'm that skillfully mentally that I know where you're going to be before you know where you're going to be because I just know how you study it differently. I think that time we had 22 Derrick Rose. He was he was explosive and going 100 miles an hour.
And they feared him at that. So just imagine him having adding to that. You know what I mean? I think we saw peaks, like sparks of that even after Chicago, because even that game with Minnesota when he scored 50. I just saw the story where Jeff Teague said that he was going to score 50.
That was effortless. Like he was picking. Yeah. Like it wasn't fast paced. He wasn't doing that. He was, okay, this is what you gonna give me? I'm gonna take this. Yeah. He wasn't going crazy. That wasn't Derrick Rose of old. Yeah. That was him picking his spots, knowing that was wisdom.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say this, and it's not gonna make you happy to the right, but I have to say it is beyond the skills of basketball when it comes to Derrick Rose. I think he is the second greatest Bull of all time because of
Scotty wasn't smart.
I won't say that. I think Scotty don't get the props that he deserves, especially being a 6-time champion, especially being an all-time all-star MVP. Someone that is a two-way player. Like we have to give Scotty that. But as far as impact in the city in which D Rose represents the Bulls themselves, the only person that can compete with that as far as this city is concerned is Michael. Well, Chicago theme songs. It was brought up. It was posed off camera earlier of what's
the Chicago have a theme song?
The anthem.
The anthem.
Yeah. Chicago anthem.
So all right. So when you was asking that, was you asking for like the one song that represents Chicago, or like songs that when you hear it, you know that's Chicago?
One song, like, man, represents Chicago. Like this hit. You play this, it's going up. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So does every artist count? Like R&B. I don't know. You know where I'm going with this.
Yeah, every artist counts. Anybody from Chicago. Yeah.
So
yeah.
No, man.
Yeah, let's go. Every artist from Chicago.
No, man, that's that question's got a few buttons for me.
Man, it's a couple of look.
All right, so so
it depends on the
so I can't do that because
do we have to pick genres?
So I'm a firm believer in this. Every generation is different. Every demographic in Chicago and every setting is different. Every setting has its own theme song.
Yeah, but there are certain songs that go over the years that if you hear it, you will say that's.
Listen, that's now,
Compton.
If
that's West Coast,
yeah, right,
that's Houston.
Yeah.
So
Chicago, outside of Johnny P and Do or Die, Crucial Conflict.
What song though?
I'll tell you.
Hey in the Middle of the Barn or Crucial everything, you know.
What, rodeo?
Yeah, rodeo.
No, that's not. I'll tell y'all the Chicago theme song. Keep on going.
She anything to do what I did. Twister, Get It Wet. That beat. When that shit come on, it's a rap.
You just going through songs. What's your Chicago theme song? One song that you gonna be like, all right, this, yeah.
So I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. The artists, plural, are not from Chicago. They're not even black. They're not even black.
Oh, it's Chicago?
Nah. I'm telling you my moments of what I remember when I heard it. Because I've been to other places, and they don't play that song when it's time. But because also too, they don't dance like we dance.
All right, what song?
When I was at the rink as a young shorty wop wop, and NSYNC's Gone came on, there's some thousand words that I. It mean, hey.
Where's he going with this?
All right, that's all right. You gotta take a sip of the act. Hold on, man.
Listen, I didn't go around Chicago trying to hear songs.
No, but you mean to tell me,
come on,
when you hear a song you hear a song, even especially being out of town, you didn't feel like
that's Chicago.
That's Chicago, like you home.
You've been around. Yeah.
All right, I make
I have.
I'll make it easier for you. Somebody from out of the city want to hear one song that represents Chicago. What would it be? Mm-hmm. And like I said, that's why I said all artists, all genres.
Yeah,
you got to pick one.
I hate saying this.
Go ahead.
No, I don't hate saying it. I got a couple.
No,
So
gotta go one. Wait,
one.
Start off with
One.
No, give him the two, but he got to pick one between the two. We'll give him that.
So no, I got one.
Okay.
I got
you got
one.
It?
R. Kelly. R. Kelly. Was it Ghetto Queen?
That's him and Crucial Conflict.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
a.
You have to be from here to understand, because they don't play that no place else.
Nah.
But here.
Never. Right.
But so if I heard it anyplace else, that DJ's from Chicago or that group is from Chicago, because that doesn't vibrate to everybody.
Yeah.
To understand what it means. Like, games it mean what they're supposed to be. Like
wow, sounds like oh hard,
like okay.
Yeah. That's one.
Yeah, so that's a package right there. Ghetto Queen is like that, and Get It Wet for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, doing my time. Twister. Yeah.
My first song. Now this song right here. This is the Chicago Anthem. Can I get a solo? This is the Chicago Anthem. You play this song anywhere in the world, they gonna know it's Chicago. Y'all ready?
Nigga, wait for you.
You play this song anywhere in the world, this is the Chicago Anthem. Chief Keef, Finito. That's the anthem, bro. That's the Chicago. Play that anywhere, bro.
I'm not saying it's not an anthem.
What?
I'm not saying. I agree.
Anywhere,
but
anywhere. Like how you said,
that man became so big. That shit was everywhere.
Everywhere. That's why I say play it anywhere. You can play that over. They got a A-Rap version of it.
My only problem is people. It became so big. People thought he was from Georgia.
No, they know. No. When
I was out there,
no.
Oh, he.
No. That boy. I know what you saying. Yeah, but yeah.
Because for a brief moment, dudes in Chicago weren't wearing locks. But people in Georgia were wearing locks, still wearing locks.
Right, yeah.
Then Chicago got their little. Yeah. The dudes wearing the little bob and the Chief Keefs, that's what they call them.
Yeah.
And all
that and listen, I'm finna give y'all one more. This honorable mention. But it's a.
Wait, before you mention that, I thought Sosa was a bigger song than that song you just said. Sosa not a bigger song than that?
No.
Sosa was crazy. Too.
Sosa went crazy.
Sosa was crazy.
But Finito, no. You could play that anywhere in the world.
What about Like That?
Yeah, that might be it.
Finito,
bro.
Finito.
So I get what you're doing. You're playing things they will only play in Chicago. You heard it.
No, Finito play anywhere in the world, bro. That's Chicago.
But I can't say it because
I promise you, if
they play it anywhere in the world, so which means it's global. But
Obama said he liked Finito.
I'm not arguing. But are we saying our anthem? If we heard somebody play it, we know that person whoever's playing it has to be from Chicago, or is it just a global song?
No, it's a Chicago. That is the Chicago anthem.
It became so big, it was no longer Chicago anthem. It was just a big. It was just a big fucking song.
That's
like when niggas wasn't thinking about Chicago, they was thinking about Chief Keef.
But it's gonna identify with what?
I guess
Chicago, bro. That's the anthem. And this one right here, this next one I got, since you did too. And this, I don't know if this like a split between Chicago and ATL. I'll put it on for my city. I put on.
No, that's not.
You put on?
That's not Chicago anthem. That's not a Chicago anthem.
I put on for my city, on for my. I feel
not,
like this. Hey, yay!
They play that more in Georgia than they did here.
That's why I say it's a split, bro.
And
we'll cut Jeezy part out. We come yay. I feel like it's still just that. Oh,
no, I think Jeezy too global. You better off saying Good Life.
No.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You better off saying that.
No.
I don't think that's a Chicago anthem.
Man, you play that. See, that's.
Yeah, I don't know about.
I put that in the set, bro. I'm telling you.
What I'm saying is,
if I go Chicago crazy, it's over with. I got to say Chicago crazy.
When I hear that song,
I don't think of Chicago. I'm any place else,
I'm not gonna think of Chicago because that song is so big.
Kanye.
I think Kanye had a nice verse.
I think Kanye.
Boy,
right.
I don't
if
think.
You just go straight
to
Kanye verse.
With two, if you ask anybody outside of here. When they think of Kanye West, they don't think of Chicago.
They do, bro. Yes, they do, bro. We ain't
got. They think of no. They think of Kanye, his antics. They don't think about he's from Chicago.
No, he still got Chicago.
No. I'm not saying.
I know what you're saying, but I'm saying I think people still associate him with Chicago.
Certain people who get so big, you outgrow where you're at, so you no longer think of where they're from because they've gotten so big. Kanye West has become bigger than that. To the point when you think of Kanye West, you know where he's from, but Chicago doesn't come first to your mind.
I think you're overthinking
I think so too. I think regardless of how big they
are, ain't a fucking anthem.
That I agree with. I don't agree with, but I feel like
just
Kanye
go straight
West.
To Kanye verse.
I think Kanye West is still that big artist to where
knew from the
his
go.
demographic is
Come
associated.
on, man, what y'all talking about? Yeah.
I would put that as Chicago anthem.
What? That's not Chicago anthem.
I don't think that's Chicago anthem.
You can ask me on your island.
That's not an anthem. That's not an anthem.
If you go straight to Ye verse, it's up, boy. I'm telling you. See, I told y'all what triggered me from that. I'm like, this boy, let me ever get this platform that these dudes got. I promise you. And you come here?
That's not Chicago anthem.
First of all, okay, you know, and then any juke music.
Yeah, any juke
music that too.
That's
that's a typical person.
Right,
that's
any juke music.
But you gotta pick up a certain track.
Yeah.
With that.
But you're right. Because he didn't go, all the ladies in the house, all the fellas, he didn't even play it. Hey, yo, he supposed to sit there, like, you crazy, bro. But, you know, whatever. Somebody probably told him what to play on that set. But what you got, LawMo?
I was trying to cheat, but I don't know.
Y'all gotta get y'all Chicago. Remember, you know what I do? That check your Chicago cred when I play these sets. Yeah, I be going.
If I think outside of me, if I had to pick two, it would either be Hey, Crucial Conflict, and Po Pimpin'. Like I think those two.
Po Pimpin'.
I think Po Pimpin' for sure.
Yeah.
Po Pimpin'. I can see Po Pimpin'.
My personal would be The Corner with Common and Kanye.
Yeah, they were crazy.
That would be my personal. But if there were two that I just know that any Chicagoan would feel and know, it would be Hey in Pope
the
Pimp.
corner. People just hear that and say, "Oh, okay, that's a solid song."
Them boys went
When
crazy.
you hear when you hear Po Pimpin' or you hear Hey,
you know
that's Chicago.
Yeah. It's
That's
your boy Johnny P.
That's a Chicago right. Johnny P. That is a Chicago sound before there was drill.
Yeah,
that was our sound.
Yeah, right. Definitely was. Ain't Lupe ain't getting nothing in there.
I don't think. Lupe doesn't do like a Chicago sound. He does a Lupe sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're actually
Chance
that's a
ain't
different.
getting
That's
I don't think he has a Chicago song.
ooh,
Like an anthem. I don't see it.
One more.
That's not Chicago. That's not an anthem.
You don't think so?
No.
Okay.
There's gonna be some bad.
He had nothing but Georgia motherfuckers on that song.
Oh,
And
God.
He ain't
you
got
had
wild
2
here.
Chainz, you had Wayne. I'm like, what?
He Herbo ain't getting nothing in there. I'm rolling.
He
Lil
went-
Durk.
but- so, but- but- but like-
But you, I mean, we
But you
only
talking
had
about-
one zone to pick from.
Yeah, I know, I'm just saying.
But also too, I think that's where it goes into who you are. That's more younger. You ask them, they.
But I
if you
bet you. I
ask
bet
them,
somebody grandma know Finito.
Probably so. I mean, it was a big song.
That was
Yeah,
I'm saying,
let
but
go.
if you ask somebody younger than
Yeah,
us,
let go for Nico.
they'll go.
Yeah.
They'll go younger. They'll
Yeah.
say Dirk.
Yeah.
They'll say G Herbo.
Yeah,
We not going. That's not us.
yeah,
I'm not saying we don't know that they big songs in
yeah.
here,
Right.
but that's them. For me,
Yeah.
it was Crucial Conflict,
Right.
Twister,
Yeah, yeah,
certain R. Kelly songs,
yeah.
certain,
Uh-huh.
All right.
certain.
Let me ask you this.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask you this. This is a hot take because we was talking about like Kanye.
Uh-huh.
This song I'm thinking of mix a couple genres from Chicago, which is hip hop and I feel like a little house to it.
Mm-hmm.
Would you put Flashing Lights in there?
No.
Nah.
No.
No.
I put Faded more than I put Fast.
Oh, I mean,
Flashing
okay,
Lights.
well, Faded.
Faded.
Yeah, I put Faded, but I won't put that as a Chicago anthem.
I won't put either one of them.
I mean, I wouldn't
Yeah.
even say Chicago
Faded.
anthem, but it has a Chicago
Faded
feel
is
to
more
it.
house.
Yeah, it's more
Faded.
like-
That's
yeah,
what
it's more house.
that's
Faded
what I was
house.
really thinking of.
But I've
Faded.
heard,
Faded,
Faded in other clubs outside
Yeah.
of Chicago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they play
And
that.
people don't put the two together.
No.
No.
So I played when I DJ'd in Georgia, and what's that club called? It's where Migos from? What county is that? Gwinnett County. It's a club out there. I played. It was a Bears takeover. So it might have been different because it was a lot of Chicago people, but I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. They rock with Chicago music, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got
Yeah.
relatives from Chicago.
Yeah, they rock with it. Man, we went,
We influence a lot of
Yeah,
Yeah, we
we
Yeah,
influence a lot of the sound
Yeah.
that we don't get credit for.
It got to the point I still got this on video where the owner came up to me and asked me can I DJ there every weekend. I said, I'm not even from Chicago, baby.
You're not from Georgia.
Oh, damn.
I knew it. Nigga a sellout. He a sellout.
I'm not even from Chicago. That's why he threw that Jeezy
Right,
track
yeah.
out there. He trying to blend worlds together.
Look at y'all, it's gonna work. It's gonna work. It's split in the middle. Yeah. So,
Hey, man, I got a little bit of that extra H.O.T every night. I told him I'm not even from Georgia. I'm from Chicago, man. I thought you was from Georgia.
nah, big dog. No.
You know where I'm from.
Yeah, but to keep it a buck, I think Chicago's so blended, man. It could be a lot of different things, bro. But I also think it's just depending on what time you came from. Because you ask my OG, all it for her is nothing but house music.
But I was gonna say, I think
And some of that stuff, the bigger ones are not even made here. Like, if you're someplace else and you hear Percolator, you going to say it's Baltimore, and then some people who hear here all the time is going to say Chicago. We know it's Baltimore. Definitely we know that.
Yeah.
Cashmore, Brighter Days.
Yeah.
Like, that's not here, but it's
part of that
it's part of that sound.
Yeah.
So you hear that it's so
yeah.
it
it's so many people trying to take credit. Detroit say they the originators of house. It's crazy when you come to them genres. Like it's
man,
crazy.
I got schooled. I got schooled on that. When one of my homeboys, he broke it down to me. He's like, nah, house started in the LGBT community.
1,000%.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they were having parties, cracking, getting busy, you know, and this type of music they played.
Yeah.
And he's like, when you have those barriers broken as far as other DJs, and they go other places, go to houses, and all of a sudden this music is being broadened out.
Yeah.
That's how it happens.
Right.
They shared music.
Yeah.
It wasn't just one thing. It was music coming from Europe, and because this community was so tight knit and so enclosed because it wasn't accepted by everybody else.
Right.
That's how the music was
Frankie
born.
Knuckles now.
Frankie Knuckles, all that. So it was birthed like that. So definitely shout out to that because
they broke a barrier.
It broke a barrier that I think it still honestly to this day holds a lot of influence, a lot of music that we don't get credit for.
All right, so to not cheat the question, we got to pick one.
Well, y'all got my one.
So your one is
Finito, Chief Keef.
Ghetto Queen, R. Kelly.
That's tough. I think I'm gonna go with Hey because it's a more of a
definitely
universal track.
That was
it's an easier track to sing.
You know what? So the reason why I
like Pope Pimpin' is out of between them two. I'm just saying between them two.
I think one thing all three of us can agree. Coming up, a wedding in Chicago, that song was played.
Yeah,
more than any other song. When Crucial Conflict came out, that was on GCI like clockwork. That was at every barbecue, every wedding, every Thanksgiving. That song was being played like crazy. I mean, they were some real Chicago celebrities. Like
they were
like. So I'm not gonna argue with that. I can't argue that. I can't argue that.
But no, I gotta. It's just Finito that took over, man. It did.
But we're saying, but I think you all are talking about two different times. Because by the time
I get what you saying.
By the time Finito came out, Crucial Conflict been going for 20 years.
Nah.
By the time Finito came out, you saying Chief Keef and Crucial Conflict came out at the same time?
No, I'm not saying that. I was trying to
figure that out.
You talking about he was gone for 20 years? No, what I'm saying is no, he wasn't gone for 20 years. But when
that song wasn't relevant for almost 20 years when Finito came out.
You think so?
How long was it?
What?
How long? When did Hey in the Middle of the Barn come out, and when did Finito come out? Chief Keef, but.
That shit got to be at least 20 years apart.
I don't think so.
It is pretty close. If it ain't 20, it's like 16, 17.
Hey, listen.
That's a gap, bro. That's a gap.
Hey came out in 1996.
Right.
God,
I was just getting ready to say 96. I'm saying if you play, I think Hey, it's a situation where. I think, Hey, if it plays, it still has a certain level of impact to where it crosses generations at this point. Yeah. Not to say Finito is not.
Just
because
it is. I agree with you. Just because
it's the same,
them same kids you talking about who listen to Finito heard Hey when their mama was cleaning.
Yeah, Finito came out in 2014.
18 years.
Yeah. I got 120.
That's a gap. That's a gap.
So, listen, y'all. If you from out of town and you a DJ, you hear what we dropping these gems on Chicago music, and you come here and play, hey, you better put these in y'all set.
Yeah, and I'm quite sure. I'm quite sure, and I think I said quite sure they'll be leaning more towards.
Yeah, Finito.
Finito.
They'll
be leaning more towards Derrick.
Even if you want to cross, like you say, we crossing generations. We got all type of people. So you go through all of them.
Yeah, so they should play. They should play the Pope Pimp, and they should play.
They gotta play all of them.
Like I said, I want to go. I personally want to go into some like deep Twister joints on the Drilling and Rush. Personally,
I'm gonna throw a sleeper.
Oh shit!
Because you have to be from Chicago to know this.
Cha slide.
Slide to the left. To the right. Crisscross.
I don't know. 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 I
Could that be one?
Monica. hold up. Monica's So Gone. Was it So Gone?
So Gone is Monica. Okay,
Hold on, no. The Chicago remix. TJ. What was that rapper? It was he had a verse on either GCI.
Never heard of him.
Look it up. Look it up. Everybody knows during that time he had a verse that everybody knew, and only GCI played it. I watched that man do a concert for this one verse, and never heard from him again.
He's from here.
I
heard that song, but it's fine. I didn't know that was him.
Yeah.
From here.
He snapped, huh?
Oh no, he snapped.
You heard it before.
Yeah, I don't know how you never heard it.
of him.
You probably heard the verse.
Yeah, you probably heard. I didn't think you know nothing, but you heard the verse.
I'm gonna tell y'all. All right, we now this one right here. I send it up, and I know they gonna be pissed off.
You gonna say something stupid?
No, I ain't saying nothing stupid, but see, DJ Chip Juice Slide.
I was, you know
Yeah,
what? I was going. I ain't
gonna lie to y'all.
Fair warning.
Yeah.
I was gonna bring that up, but I didn't know I could discuss it with it.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Hey, that Juice Slide boy, yeah, that'll do it too.
Why you quiet over there? Oh, you looking up something?
Yeah, I'm gonna go something.
Look at me.
No Chip. I'm sorry.
Yeah, everybody there, man. You're right.
See,
So I know
I
everybody
don't
go.
See, I didn't.
Shout
I
out
didn't
to Chip. What's up?
I didn't know how that conversation went because he popped in my head.
I'm telling you, bro. Hey,
and Clint.
Definitely
yeah, Clint got the bounce.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely
bounce.
Clint.
'Cause that's a whole Chicago. I think them guys. I forgot their name, but it was the original song that they used to play at the hall all the time. I don't think that wasn't SAW, but that was I forgot the name. The dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, I feel like that popped in my head too.
Yeah, but Clint remixed and made it to a juke track. What? So but. Well, they gonna go crazy off that, but that Juice Slide too, they go. Hey, I'm like, oh man, fool. Hey, I was like, boy, you trying to play for Chicago? Come on, give me that platform. I'll show you what to do with it.
See, see that I pick Hey, but it's like they not. I mean, I'm a Lupe, I'm a Kanye, I'm a Common guy.
Yeah,
but knowing how those songs rock, as far as like again, you just feel like you in Chicago,
right?
I can't go wrong with Hey.
Right.
I can't go wrong with Hey.
Yeah, you can't. No, Hey is an anthem. It's an anthem.
It's a smoking weed anthem at that too.
Yeah.
So that can go.
Smoking on. Yeah.
And all people need to say is the hook.
Yeah. They gonna go crazy. They gonna be gang banging and everything.
What you over there doing? Looking up Chicago pizza?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm trying to hear this because.
He want to hear what?
He trying to hear the Monica verse?
Yeah, man.
Oh,
Now I'm getting nostalgic and shit. I'm like, man, homeboy, what he doing?
put it on the mic, man. Let us hear what he talking
I'm
about.
telling you, I remember this verse.
Man, you might have been dreaming or something.
No, I wasn't dreaming.
What about Bump J?
Bump, move around? No. Bump got so much stuff, man. His mixtapes used to go retarded, go crazy, but for a Chicago anthem, move around have to be there for me.
I think you had to put it in there.
Yeah, move around have to be there for me. Yeah.
Are we missing some other ones?
Shoot.
Soldier at War? I don't know.
SAW, baby. Soldier at War. Yeah. He look like he's with SAW. Man, we had
Yeah, feel free to put in the comments that we missing. I'm quite sure there's going to be a bunch of people.
What about? It's kind of new, kind of for Chi-Town.
Chi-Town?
Yeah.
What?
That's the name of the song, Chi-Town.
Who made it?
So it was the part of Black Ink. His name was For.
Oh,
Chi-Town.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
He started wearing dog masks and shit.
Yeah, he been going crazy lately.
Yeah, he was going crazy.
Yeah, going wild.
Yeah,
he's doing wild shit.
He doing some.
You know what? You know who fucked him up, man?
He doing some Paul shit.
Ever since 50 took his old girl that he's messing with.
On the show?
Yeah.
50 took her?
What? 50 had her, man. You know how much 50 a troll had the chick a picture of her half naked while she gets something out the refrigerator at his crib. And you know
50.
she had
So
that. Yeah, he's
my
a troll,
thing
man.
is, that's some trolls though too.
Yeah.
You be dealing with girls that you know you ain't got to deal with. Like you know you
Yeah.
really don't even want her. You
Exactly.
just doing
He
it.
just did it
You
just
doing
right.
it
Be doing
on some
it.
Yes,
petty
and
shit.
laughing. Yeah, 50
You
wild.
probably keep with her for a couple days.
Yeah, exactly. And at his crib. I ain't gonna lie.
right.
I thought it was Keisha from Belly. I ain't even gonna lie.
Gotta keep bringing Keisha.
Keisha,
So wait.
Hey, Keisha from New Jack City would never. No, that's fair. Go
So
ahead.
before we move on,
Uh-huh.
obviously R. Kelly is
What?
Yeah, definitely.
he's the guy in Chicago.
The Gold of Chicago?
I said the guy. I
The
didn't
guy?
say go. So I was gonna say, is there one R. Kelly song that you can pick?
I said for me, listen, I don't. Of course, everybody outside. If you outside, shut up. Shut up, bro. I'm trying to keep this shit cool, man. I'm trying to keep it cool, bro. Listen,
really?
if you outside Chicago, you know everybody says "Step in the Name of Love." You know they go to that. They go to what's that? What album was that? Happy People album.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they do all those stuff because he was tapping into his Chicago thing.
Yeah.
But if you from Chicago, ain't none of that shit. It's none of that. I don't care about none of that. You guys,
So you basically saying for the world outside Chicago, Step in the Name of Love and Happy People would be the.
anything he played at the parties.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Before we even do that, I missed one, man. I forgot.
What?
3-piece. Ooh, ah.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for.
You know what?
That's what I was
forgot,
looking
bro.
for.
Dang, man.
You know what?
Reach G, my bad.
That's what I was
Oh,
looking
God.
for. I was literally looking for.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of the
3-piece?
name.
Yeah.
3-piece,
Yeah.
Quiet Storm.
Quiet Storm.
Quiet. Yep.
Candles
I
lit.
can't wait
Yeah.
to
Lights.
get home.
Yeah.
Shout out Willie.
Shout
Shout out Willie. Shout out Willie. Shout out
Hey,
Willie.
boys going crazy.
Shout out Willie. I saw that on TikTok on Wildlife Cam. Willie said,
Lights.
shit.
Man.
Yeah, 3-piece and
Yeah.
3-piece
Quiet
gotta go up
Storm.
there.
3-piece got
3-piece definitely up
3-piece
there,
definitely
man. Hey,
up
bro.
there.
listen, ooh
Yeah.
you can't be from Chicago and not know that song.
Ooh, right.
I'm sorry.
That's what I literally was
I'm
looking
sorry.
for. Like, I couldn't
That's
think of the name
right.
of
I
that
bet.
damn
I
song.
would pick.
forgot, man.
I picked that over Ghetto Queens because
Yeah.
Now you changing picks.
no. But what I'm saying is because no,
Good for it. He good for it.
Only because it's,
Yeah.
you gotta really know Ghetto Queens to know that song. But everybody knew they was doing little small tours.
Yeah.
They was,
That's
they
all
was
Chicago.
at every barbershop, every
Yeah.
bar.
Uh-huh.
They was at Juniper Persuasion.
Yeah.
They was at Faye's.
Uh-huh.
They was at Reese's. They was at
boys going
the Family
crazy.
Den. They was at all the Rickies.
They was on the L platform.
Right. Oh, definitely the L platform.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Bust Down. Shout out. Shout out to them. But yeah, no,
Yeah.
damn. 3-piece and
Yeah,
Quiet
that-
Storm. Definitely.
Damn.
They
I don't know how-
they got
yeah.
Chicago. They
All
got
right,
two
so
Chicago
all right, so
anthems.
let's do this. Let's do this. We ain't got much time with this episode. Let's just do this.
Right.
Let's take the 3 that we said. We're gonna pick 5 songs. This is gonna be all together this time. So you going with?
I'm gonna stick Good Queen. I ain't gonna be a bitch about it.
No, you cool. You can change it.
No,
It's your
no.
opportunity.
I think Good Queen still needs to be in there.
All right,
So
so
Ghetto Queen, yeah.
so Ghetto Queen. Hey.
Finito.
All right, and so if we're gonna put 2 more on there as a
Quiet
group.
Storm and a 3-piece.
It gotta be 3-piece, and
I can't wait.
a lot of people don't know Quiet Storm like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
If you're
about
from
Quiet Storm.
here, we said Chicago is. If you're from here, what's gonna represent Chicago?
No,
If we're going to another state, we want people to know what Chicago is. That's one of them songs. Cause we sexy as hell. We get to it. We about cracking.
Hey, cracking what?
You already know. We about cracking. We about cracking. We got to
Hey,
it. The
so
Rink,
So
Markham, Rainbow. Yeah.
all right, so I think we all agree on
Hold me up.
3-piece. It's this 5th spot because now, to be honest
Man,
with
what
you,
else could?
because I'll be honest with you, if you brought him up,
Well, who up?
you brought Chip up.
Yeah, that juice slide.
You know what? even though I have reservations and feelings, I cannot deny that juke slide is.
That's kind of
that's a staple. I can't even stump.
Right. I mean,
So you got people mad at us for bringing them.
You know what, man? Chip had some words back in the day, but you know what? Hey, y'all can't get mad at that juke slide, but a lot of people still be mad though.
Definitely.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah.
Like.
Then, but you got hold on.
Because I feel the only reason why I'm saying it don't have to be that. I was just saying if we can slide in a house.
It's between okay. Now I got one more. If we gonna go that house,
okay.
One more. Let me bang.
Them two, yeah.
DJ Dion, R.I.P. Rest in peace, Dion.
Let me bang.
Don't let me bang.
I'll put that.
That's what I'm saying. Now, hold on. What we do here?
If we picking one for the first flight, if we picking one house track between "Let Me Bang"
or the juice slide,
Juice slide. I gotta go do slide. Because I remember vividly when that came on. They all rushed. I'm not saying they ain't rushed with "Baby Let Me Bang," but Juice Slide was that was everything for a moment.
It was.
That was everything for a moment.
In our generation.
Yeah, and you know what? It's only edging it out. It ain't smoking it, but it's edging it out because that was a moment. So I'll go with Juke Slide.
Only reason why I might go with Let Me Bang because I still think that track was made probably 10 years before Juke Slide, and it definitely was. It carried still.
But we saw what Juke Slide did.
Yeah, it still carried.
Listen.
But yeah, Juice Slide did go wild.
I watched Juice Slide go crazy to Bud Billiken.
Yeah.
Go crazy when he wasn't supposed to.
Hey, Q, can you fact check when DJ Dion Let Me Bang?
You know that sounds weird as hell now. Hey, pause.
Can you fact check?
Can you fact check Let Me Bang? Yeah.
DJ Dion Let Me Bang.
No, I would have to.
Juice Slide it made a staple in Chicago.
It was you couldn't couldn't throw a back to school party or whatever without playing that at all. Like it was something.
Yeah.
Now I wasn't doing all of it. I just wanted to,
I was out there.
I was like, eee.
Right. Especially the part when they Doodle Brown. Where you at?
Man, why he fact checking that? Why he fact checking that? Shout out to Wildlife Cam.
Oh snap!
And all the battles that was on there. Mm-hmm. The rollers.
The hip rollers.
Yeah,
you like hip rolling, huh?
Look here, man. Shout out, Lonnie. Shout out, Lonnie. I hear you.
Lonnie Pop.
Shout out,
Lonnie, what's happening?
all y'all, But yeah, all you Chicago dance crews who made this music pop, because if it wasn't for them, this music wouldn't do what it was doing. Shout out to y'all, because y'all was a nuisance. I didn't like none of y'all.
Man, we going crazy in that boy.
Yeah, like no, because they came in like a gang. Like like they had t-shirts, matching t-shirts and shit, and like they were rude about it because they can dance.
Yeah.
You felt bad you couldn't dance?
I had to smack shot one nigga. Like, who the fuck you think you is, bro? Don't push me out the way.
Hey, you was good for something, though. You was good for holding niggas
I ain't
up.
hold no nigga up. No nigga up, man. Nah. After
What you got, Q?
Yeah. They keep saying that DJ Dion Let Me Bang came out in 2003. I'm like,
Nah.
nah. 10 years before that.
Yeah, I was out for a while, man. But man, if the Juke Slide got it by a slide.
Yeah, I should say it edged it out.
Yeah, it
edges out.
Yeah. So you got So that's 5.
So that's the 5.
That's.
I'm quite sure.
If we put that on a cassette tape, that's gonna tell us Chicago.
Right. So that's gonna be the poll, huh?
Yeah, that's gonna be the poll. We're gonna see. A lot of people are gonna be upset at this one.
Oh,
They shouldn't. No, but if y'all got other ones,
they gonna have a ton of other ones.
Look here. First of all, don't in the comments. Don't put no dumbass song that we don't know nothing about. I don't want to hear about nothing about Muddy Waters. Nothing. Sit your old ass down.
This guy's disrespectful.
Oh damn! You gonna do Muddy like that, man?
No, Muddy was dope, but he was dope. I'm sorry, old people. I take that back.
We didn't mention the Brat. We didn't mention.
I don't like the Brat.
What's the name?
I don't like the brat.
She was with DTP. What's her name?
Shauna.
Get some head.
That was Universal though. That was a Universal song.
Yeah.
But it was hard though.
Man, damn.
Shout out to Shauna too, because she's still
I was
still
thinking like that. Katie got bands.
Nigga, how old are you?
Yeah. Katie got bands went crazy too, boy. Yeah.
Nigga, how old are you? Cause
Pop out.
You have every song you have mentioned has been young as hell. And you almost 16 years older than.
Listen, bro.
They're not even marketing to your old ass.
Hey, they had me in there, boy.
Pop out. He on there paying book fees and shit. He on there paying book fees and shit.
What about King Louis?
No, that's what I'm saying.
Lil, yeah.
But I always think that's generational.
We just mentioned
all these
some.
artists. Yeah, I agree. Katie.
You ever heard his Chicago song? King Louis?
Shit, I'm be honest with you. Montana 300. But see, the fact that you don't know who he is.
I know who he is, but he ain't got no anthem, bro.
Yes, he do.
What?
What's that remix he did? Because I only heard it because
he did a remix. I know what you're saying.
But I only knew it because niggas everybody kept playing his damn song.
Yeah.
I didn't care. I didn't know nothing about him. I don't listen to nobody like that. But I only knew it because everybody was playing this goddamn song.
It wasn't that. It wasn't it.
Okay.
Oh, none of your little ones was telling you about
like
that? Yeah. None of your little ones. All right. Cool.
So
none of your college girls was telling you that?
Hey, man.
We over the hour.
Carbondale.
We over the hour mark for this one. So let's we can just wrap this one up and get back to the other ones.
Man, fuck this hour. Yeah, okay.
That's all you got?
No, I ain't got nothing.
Hey, man. Let us know. It's Chicago. Yeah.
Definitely, man. Shout out to Chicago, period.
Yeah,
bro.
man.
Congrats, Derrick Rose. Congrats, man.
Yeah, definitely congrats. Second greatest bull of all time.
Second greatest bull of all time. Better than Zip It, Pip It.
Third.
Zip It, Pip It.
Okay, he might be second, but Scotty number one. So let's go.
Oh, here we go. All right, we cut this off now. Activity.
Yeah. Yeah.